Hi everyone, this is day 5 of our 21 days of prayer and fasting, and life has changed pretty dramatically in the last couple of weeks. It's a sunny day, which is a good thing, so I hope you enjoy the sunshine. But I guess there's been big shifts, hasn't there? For some of us it means that we're at home, we're self-isolating, we're shielded, we're homeschooling, and it can feel pretty lonely. For other people it's the opposite. It's being thrown in at the deep end with an emergency crisis, supply of food, health staff that are working all hours to protect us and to save lives. And so as we enter this time, I just want to look at a couple of scriptures together. One was Psalm 23, which really speaks to us when we're in grief and loss, which we've all lost a way of life, a way of doing things, and those symptoms of grief are denial, anger, sadness, bargaining, and then finally accepting a new routine, a new way of doing things. But that discomfort that we feel can be really real. It can be hard to press into and to feel. And so grateful for Vix yesterday and what she brought and said about how grief was affecting her, that sense of loss, as the Prime Minister made his announcement on Monday night. For me, I'm used to being with hundreds of people every day. I get a lot of energy from being with people, and so this is uncomfortable for me as well. So Psalm 23 follows Psalm 22, which is what Bev brought that writing about this week, about how we feel that separation, that angst, and how it is a loss to us. But as we turn the page of our Bible from Psalm 22 to Psalm 23, the opening line is, "The Lord is my shepherd. I will lack nothing. He'll lead me by green pastures." And so our prayer for each other is that in the midst of this loss, that we'd know that God is our shepherd, that he cares for us, comforts us, and that he leads us to a better place, a place of safety and comfort, green pastures. The other people I wanted to think about was our key workers, and we've given care packages, little gifts to all of our key workers that we could think of this week. And if we missed you out, let us know. We'd love to get a care package to you. But the people working in social services, in wards, those who are trying to make sure that food is on the supermarket shelves, trying to keep food banks open, we really value and honour you. And for you, it's not so much that you're in a cold contact place, but that you're in a place where it's like a furnace. It's intense. There's a lot to contend with, and our brains are a bit scrambled as we try and work out what we're meant to be doing. And so our prayers are with you, key workers that are working in that intense environment. And the scripture I thought about this week was literally of a furnace, that Daniel chapter 3, when the three amigos, Meshach, Shadrach and Abednego, refused to bow to the idol of King Nebuchadnezzar, and he was furious with them. He was mad at them, and he said, "You're going to be thrown into the fire." And they said, "Well, our trust is in God. We're not going to bow down to your idols." And this infuriated him even more, and he ordered for the fire to be made 7 times hotter. Then he bound them up. He got his strongest men to throw them into the fire. And they trusted in God. They knew that he would either deliver them, or if they didn't deliver them, that they would still be obedient and honour his name. And they said that to the king, and he was mad. And so then they were thrown in, and as we know, there was another in the fire. As that Hillsong United song goes, there was another in the fire. They counted, and they didn't just see 3 people in this furnace, they saw a 4th, another person that was standing there with them. And in the end, the incredible thing about the story is that Nebuchadnezzar started the story with being mad with the 3 of them, and at the end, after they'd come out of the fire and they were unsinged and unharmed and protected, he promoted them to a higher place in his office. And so my prayer for those key workers really is that you know that you're not alone in that hot place, in that furnace, but that God is with you, and there is another in the fire. And maybe just as you go to work and you're entering that hot place, that place of intensity, that you play that song by Hillsong United, "There's Another in the Fire," and just remember that God is there with you. So whoever we're feeling at the moment in this time of loss and grief, may you be blessed. May you know that God is with you. And remind each other, just hopefully you're all in triplets, you're all connected up in some way or another, but send a little text to people, think of people you don't normally contact, and just reach out to them and just let them know that God is with them and that you care for them. God bless you. Enjoy the sunshine. Take care. God bless.